Welcome, it's Amelia Andaleon with Spiritually Fit Yoga. This is part 2 of my Lionsgate Portal series, and the previous episode talked a little bit about what the Lionsgate Portal is. I'll tell you a little bit more now. So this is the time between July 28th to August 12th when the portal is open, and the peak is on Friday, August 8th, which is also the numbers 8, which are associated with wealth and prosperity and abundance. And we also are experiencing the full moon today on Friday, and that's a powerful time to release what no longer serves you. So that's what we're going to work on today in this meditation, journaling, and affirmations. Go ahead and grab your journal, grab a pen, grab a meditation cushion, make yourself comfortable. And if it's comfortable for you, close your eyes or keep a soft gaze with your eyes open. Take a big breath in and a big sigh out. Let something go. Just notice how you feel. Take 5 more breaths. Maybe noticing if there's anything right here physically that you can release and let go of. Maybe letting tension relax in the forehead, the neck, the shoulders, anywhere that you might be holding on to, especially if it's habitual holding on to tension in the body. Go ahead and let that go. So this is your time right now to release what no longer serves you. Is there something that you have been doing? Is there a pattern? Is there a habit that you know maybe it causes harm or it doesn't serve you? It does not lead you to be your highest, brightest self? Just go ahead and sit with that and see if something reveals itself, if there's some clarity. And if you've identified something, maybe setting the intention to release that thing, to stop participating, to stop that behavior or that pattern. So setting that intention. And you're either meditating on this or maybe you're taking the time to grab your journal and jotting something down. And so in the Lionsgate portal, we also talk about receiving divine downloads as if it's like our crown chakra, it's open and we're really open to receive. So inviting reception into the heart, into the mind, awakening your intuition. What comes to mind when you ask yourself, what is my soul's purpose? Why am I here? And a suggestion when you're doing this type of work is not to think about it too much. It's almost like going back to when you're a kid and you get a hit of some image or some vision and there's no criticism, there's no questioning, there's no cynicism. It's just like, that's interesting. That flash, that thought came to my mind. If that's something that showed up for you here, just go ahead and just remember that, or maybe take your journal and jot that down. And what would you like to say yes to that will lead you to your soul's expansion, lead you to how you want to show up in this world, that leads you to your highest, brightest self? You may be even asking yourself, is there something that you've been saying no to because you're afraid? And instead, ask yourself, would I really like to say yes to this? What is possible if I say yes? What would you like to say yes to today? So again, if you want to, you can pause. You can take a little bit more time meditating or journaling on this. Let's continue. Let's ask the same line of questioning, but just a different way of wording it. And that's kind of a practice that we do when we practice self-inquiry, which is svadhyaya, is leading yourself to the same general areas, but just asking with different words. Like there's different paths to get to the same destination. Different questions might lead you to opening and receiving your answers. All right, so what are you ready to release today? What are you ready to release that might be draining you, that you know is derailing you, pulling you off being connected to your center? What are you ready to release? All right, next question. What are you ready to embody in terms of showing up in a certain way of being, embodying it in how you carry your body physically, embodying it in the words that you use when you communicate, when you share messages with others? What are you ready to embody? And next question. What is my soul calling me to do today? What is my soul calling me to commit to today? What is your soul calling you to do today? So reflect on what can you release that no longer serves you. And instead of putting your energy into the things that don't serve you, where do you want to put your energy today? What actions? What are your intentions? Maybe even bring to mind something very specific, even with a by when date, that after this you write down, I will buy, maybe by the end of today, maybe by the end of tomorrow, maybe by the end of this month. Making a commitment and having it connect to your soul's purpose, your dharma, where you're aligned with your divine guide, your divine calling. So bring both of those in mind. So first thing that comes to mind, maybe what you love, what you desire, then asking yourself, how does that align with my soul's purpose? And listening to and being open to download any divine messages right now. And again, adding onto that, just like we did earlier, if you want to add something specific, some action tasks by when date, connecting it to your divine message, to your soul's purpose, to your dharma. So go ahead and write that down if you have a specific action task, and even better, adding a by when date. All right, so now I'm going to suggest some things to you and go ahead and see if this resonates with you or not. Consider these intentions. I release small-minded thinking. I release doubts. I release the fear of following my heart, following my dreams, desire, following my soul's purpose. I release doubts. I release small-minded thinking. I release fears. And maybe that's an affirmation that you write down for yourself, or you write it down again as another set of journal prompts. And what comes to mind? Are there fears? Are there doubts? Is there small-minded thinking that you have today, or maybe even ruminating thoughts that you're ready? This is a powerful time to release and let it go. All right, we're going to wrap up now with affirmations. I am strong. I am bold. I am courageous. My life is abundant. These affirmations are connecting into that Leo energy, that lion energy right now, which is present here in August at this time. So connecting to being fearless, strong, bold, courageous, and also acknowledging that your life is abundant. So starting to shape this abundance mindset. I'll repeat these affirmations one more time. I am strong. I am bold. I am courageous. My life is abundant. So you might want to sit a little bit longer and journal. So you have, again, until August 12th when the Lionsgate portal is open, and August 8th just happens to be when it's at its peak. So take advantage of that if you're listening to that on Friday, August 8th. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't rush through this. Let me know how what this experience was like for you. Feel free to DM me on Instagram, leave a comment here on my podcast. I'm so grateful that you're here. And from my abundant heart to your abundant heart, I wish you well. Namaste.